Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. We're in the west end of the Beechwood neighborhood in Cohasset, Massachusetts, and we're addressing the results of the emerald ash borer and its effects on the trees in this area. If you step back, you can see the adjacent power lines and then 3 ash trees that have succumbed to the emerald ash borer. You can see the blonding of the bark and the haggard look and scaliness of the bark above is indicative of an infestation of a little tiny beetle called the emerald ash borer. And here's a larger specimen right over the house. It's an absolutely beautiful tree. There's a lot of nice specimens on this property that we've cared for in the past, but this one has succumbed and we're going to be taking that down. It'll give room for the red maple and for the dogwood. But if you take a look around here, you can see this is a little arboretum here with, that is a tamarack. And then I believe there's another series of Japanese maple and a dogwood. And just some really beautiful trees here. Everything was planted. There's a larch adjacent to the corner of the home and another cedar tree. And everything was planted here on purpose. And it's a shame to see these magnificent trees just fall under the axe. So we're gonna make this safe, get this down. Once the tree starts to decompose, the lignin dissolves in the tissue and the tree will start truncating. You'll see pieces break off until it starts slouging off large limbs, and that's usually only after about 2 years. So that being said, if you do see any signs that your tree might have a problem, you can give us a call. We'll come right out. We'll give you a free estimate, let you know what you're looking at to get the tree down, if in fact it does have any problems from the emerald ash borer. So that's it. We're gonna get to work and be done in probably 3 to 4 hours.
All right, you're on.
So it's about 40 minutes, maybe an hour after the last video. We've already eliminated the 4 trees that were in the background. We've rejuvenated the soil with the sawdust. We're going to spread that on the periphery of the property to keep the briar down and just kind of gain a little bit of usable real estate. Decomposes readily into beautiful soil. And then what I wanted to do is take some time and show you the upper reaches of the tree while we had it down here. You can see that it's heavily covered in lichen. That has a symbiotic relationship with the tree. It doesn't kill the tree, but it'll eat what is readily available to consume. So as the tree dies, the lichen proliferates throughout the bark. And then this material here is called usnea. I think they call it the tree beard as well. I think I'm mistaken in that regard, but usnea is the Latin. It's a natural antibiotic. You can make it into a tincture or a suppository or something along the likes, and it'll act as a natural antibiotic in lieu of amoxicillin and other products. But when you see the tree reach this point and the lignin has dissolved from the tissue, it becomes very brittle and it'll start to truncate and lose small limbs and then exponentially larger and larger limbs. So the customer here is very savvy of trees, grew up in Colorado. The husband was from New Hampshire, and they knew full well that you can see these peck marks here. That is indicative of the emerald ash borer. So the blonding of the bark, the entry points for the beetle and the exit points of the larva, and then the decomposition which is indicated by the usnea proliferating as well as the lichen. So then you can see the bark where it's come off. This is a great host for showing you exactly what happens where the bark has come off. You can see where the beetle larvae will eat all the silver skin, which is the xylem. And once it eats all of that, the tree can no longer transport nutrients to the canopy, and it dies, like attacking the jugular. So that's it for now. We're going to keep chopping, and this will be cleaned up in under an hour. Stumps will be ground, and they can plant a different species.